Welcome to Fewer Things Better. This is the place for all of us who are big on goals and short on time. Together, we'll explore smart, simple ideas on how to retrain your brain and unlock your life. I'm your host, Kristin Graham. Let's get started. I'm recording this week's episode while on vacation in Hawaii. Now, I had planned to record this before I left, but like most trips, I didn't get all those to-dos done. And even on the plane, I was still poking away at emails and mentally scrolling through unfinished tasks. It's like my brain wants to bring along its own baggage before it's going to let me feel that time off is earned. And yet, here I am today on vacation, sitting in the sunshine. I just saw a butterfly a few minutes ago, and that busy buzz is starting to get a little quieter. There's still things to do, of course, but that incessant urgency feels a little less necessary than it did a few days ago. And perhaps that's exactly the point. There are always going to be things left undone. But rest shouldn't be one of them. The bottom line on top of this episode is that sometimes the best things you can do for your brain is to take it offline. This disruption by design actually allows a little cognitive recess. And it's during this free time that your brain gets a chance to notice novelty. Now, in neuroscience, novelty is closely aligned to attention and motivation and learning. And that's part of why travel can still feel refreshing, even when it's also tiring. It's new. Your senses get to absorb new sounds and foods and conversations it overhears. There's temperatures and smells that are different, and you're processing information well outside our ordinary routine. And a different view might even lead to a different point of view. A different routine can give a bit of a different rhythm, and a different, slower pace might just help what we consider progress to be. And part of that's because novelty interrupts our autopilot. And yes, sometimes autopilot is very helpful. But sometimes it's just an express train to stress. We're running through the same routines, the same environments, the same tabs, the same emails, the same meetings, and we're not even noticing how overloaded and exhausted we are. A little newness helps your brain pay attention again. And we don't need a faraway vacation to create that effect. Small shifts can be enough for novelty to come out. It can be working from a different room, going to a library, remember those? Or a coffee shop instead of that corner on your couch where you do things afterwards. Maybe listening to different music or turning off all the sounds completely. I once heard somebody suggest that you go walk your usual route, but backwards. I mean, not actually walking backwards, although that would be a novelty too, but just reversing the direction of a familiar autopilot path. We simply can interrupt a pattern long enough to notice what's happening inside the pattern we're already in. Your brain is working really, really hard. Don't wait until your vacation to give it one. Maybe it just needs a little sunlight, a little fresh air, a little novelty, a little space. And you might just enjoy the new view. For more Fewer Things Better, find us over on YouTube or join our newsletter at unlockthebrain.com/newsletter. See you next time.